Alright, so imagine a season of Power Rangers where there's no Power Rangers and just the comedic side duo. Well, that almost happened. Hey, what's up guys, it's Este here, and today we're talking about spin-offs. Spin-offs, right? It's a really weird thing in the TV world. Sometimes it can go great and be its own success, like Fraiser, Better Call Saul, or even The Simpsons. Yeah, that's right, The Simpsons were actually like a spin-off from cartoon segments from a whole completely different show. That was crazy. But just like how spin-offs can be really good, they can also be really bad, like that show Joey, that was a Friends spin-off that just had one of the friends. Like, where'd everybody else go? However, there are some spin-offs that just straight up never happened and failed in the making. One being The Office's canceled spin-off, The Farm, starring Dwight, which they would actually try to plug in during the last season of The Office, but that episode failed horrendously with audiences that they just canceled the whole idea. And this spin-off that we're talking about today is the spin-off of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, starring the comedic duo Bulk and Skull. If this is your first time here, hey, nice to meet you guys. Be sure to subscribe and ring notification bell so you don't miss out on any single one of my Power Ranger videos. I upload every single week and I'm sure you don't want to miss it. So let's jump right in. During Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 3, a special VHS tape was released to stores nationwide, alongside the already existing Power Ranger tapes out there. But this box that it came with didn't feature any of the Mighty Morphin Rangers, didn't feature Tommy, Jason, Rita, Lord Zed, no. It featured just Bulk and Skull, the comedic side characters from the show. The video was called The Good, the Bad, and the Stupid, The Misadventures of Bulk and Skull. That last part is what I would assume would be the actual title of an actual spin-off show that never happened. Similar, like The Office many years later, which had their episode titled The Farm, which was going to be the name of the show that Dwight was going to spin off onto. In this VHS tape, after being trapped in a cave during a sparkling adventure, Bulk and Skull, while trying to find a way out, recalled the various situations that Dave ended up in. At the end, Lieutenant Stone appears, also dressed in a cave explorer's outfit, wondering where they have been. I know, this sounds really weird, but it's Bulk and Skull, honestly. What do you expect? Bulk and Skull really had their own like character development in Mighty Morphin. They became just stupid people to like police officers, to detectives, to monkeys, to people who saved the world. They had an amazing character development in the show where I made a whole video about, which you should go check out if you haven't seen already. In a video by Black Nerd Comedy, Jason Narvi, the guy who played Skull, revealed that this video was intended to be a test market to truly prove if a spin-off of the action brand Power Rangers could afford having a Bulk and Skull spin-off and prove it could be profitable. But these characters could not sell on their own without their spandex wearing friends, with Jason Narvi simply saying no one out there bought it. So Haim Saban, the guy who ruined Power Rangers, by the way, simply said, and Saban Entertainment just ceased any production of this spin-off actually taking off and heading out to TV sets nationwide. Also, side note, if you're enjoying this video right now, give this video a huge like, because 1,500 likes and I'll make more videos just like this one. With that being said, the question I have on my mind is, what would this show be like? Well, according to Narvi, we would see both Bulk and Skull run a hotel, more specifically Skull's grandmother, because nothing is more important than family. That's true. Dom Toretto said it best, folks. And that is all we know about the story. That's it. They just run a hotel. You know, I thought they were gonna go to Paris. I thought they were gonna go to Paris and solve detective missions in Paris. That would be a cool show. Imagine that, a detective show of just Bulk and Skull getting into hijinks while solving actual real-world crimes. I would like to see that. Apparently, though, there was gonna be a Mexican Elvis impersonator called Elvis. Yeah, Elvis. Que esta serie es mala. That was a Spanish joke for my Spanish viewers. I'm sorry about the accent. So they straight up canceled the show. However, not before actually trying to shoot a pilot of the show. That's right, they actually had the chance to film a pilot with both Narvi and Paul Schreier. This is the exact reason why their characters were turned into chimpanzees in the 5th season Power Rangers Turbo, as the duo was secretly off shooting a pilot for a show that would never make it on the air. Although the VHS tape of the Mighty Morphin Season 3 video, it can be found online, no word as to where this pilot is, if it was even ever completed, fully shot, edited, or whatever. This is just strictly an idea that came up that they shot, but nothing came out of it, which is actually a shame if you think about it. Even though a spin-off to Power Rangers more comedy based is a bad idea in general, I think it could be somewhat profitable today in a way to actually do something like that. Like, for example, I know this is a bad one, so you're gonna hate me, but Teen Titans. You know, Teen Titans had that action show, Cartoon Network, many years ago. People loved it, but then they made Teen Titans Go, which the fans hate, but it was good for for the company. They made a lot of money off it, you know? Sucks for us, but good for companies. I'm not defending companies, by the way. I'm just saying, with so much talk that Power Rangers going animated sooner or later, I think it would be a good idea for Power Rangers to give a more comedic based twist to it, because we all know how cheesy Power Rangers is. So imagine if Power Rangers would have an animated show where they would address all the cheesiness, but also go on with their usual Mighty Morphin duties. Would actually kind of make a good show if you think about it. That's just me rolling off the tongue with my ideas. But damn, imagine that, a Bulk and Skull spinoff. I know we had, you know, other Power Rangers spinoff shows like Masked Rider and VR Troopers, Big Bad Beetleborgs, but a specifically comedy-based show with no Rangers? I would imagine, would Rangers make an appearance in the show? Would the Rangers sometimes come to save the day? What was their thought process? Like, what made them think that Bulk and Skull were famous enough to have their own show? Like, honestly, have no clue. Just the idea of this is crazy in itself, and only from the mind of Haim Saban himself. Like, I don't know what Haim was thinking, but what do you guys think? Would a Bulk and Skull spinoff actually work in the case of Power Rangers? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, DDonFuego. I'm also on Instagram, NotDonFuego. I love the E-Squad so much. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you're at. And of course, and as always, stay awesome, everybody.